What is going on, everybody? Welcome. I'm Dave. That is Sue, and there's Jim right there. Finstead, say hi to them. How are you guys doing out there? Hi, guys.
Hi.
Glad to have you guys here. They've been staying up here at Lake Tahoe, and they've been coming over for happy hour. And they said, "Should we come over tomorrow?" I said, "You can come over if you want. You can sit in on the live if you want." So glad to have you guys here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now you guys have been up here a little bit shorter time than I have.
Right.
You avoided the weather as well.
Right.
Yeah, we had 17 inches of snow.
Really?
Oh, it was not on me.
Oh,
No.
Before we got
Yeah, I'm gonna put up the intro video here in a little bit, but that was when I was leaving Urington. I sat fat, dumb, and happy down in Urington while it was snowing up here. I was not coming up here. And that it doesn't seem like it, does it? Because I mean, we've been up here. It's been gorgeous.
It is.
Little chilly. But I really can't complain at all. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so tonight we are talking about apps that I use. I get the question a lot. What apps do I use? And I'm going to go through those tonight. We're going to show some videos and talk a little bit about that, including now most of the apps that I use. I save money with. I'm cheap. All right. I just am. Do you use any apps?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any favorites that come right to mind? Campendium. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
And Gas Buddy.
Yeah. Those are probably two of my Harvest Toast. Now, you guys, how do you like the Harvest Toast?
We do.
We prefer the Boondockers Welcome.
Okay. And
We use both.
the difference between the Harvest Toast and the Boondockers Welcome.
You have to pay for Harvest Hosts. Not really pay, but they ask you to, if you're there, to buy something or
Okay.
from them. It went up to $30. So
And it's typically one night.
in one night.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I know Campendium and Gas Buddy I do use. I don't use the Harvest Toast or the Boondockers Welcome, but those are other excellent sources. And I know a lot of people have been really happy with using those. So, but I've also been asked, so what apps, do you have any apps or any websites that you use just to have fun? There you go. We're going to show you tonight. All right.
We know.
The odd, the unusual. Where do I find some of these places? We're going to bring that up, and we're just going to go ahead and get on with the show here. Real quick, let me say hi to everybody. Cowboy Biker Adventures right there. There he is right there. Miami Everglades. I know that. I like that place. I hope you're liking it there, Dom. I think they were about, they still are. They're part of the Trails collection for Thousand Trails. About $20 a night, and really enjoyed it. I've stayed there, so hope it's about 60 miles outside of Miami. So, Don, we're going to put you on the spot a little bit tonight because we're going to talk about something, and we're gonna see exactly where you're at here. Hopefully, it's okay with you. I didn't ask Don if it would be okay. So, Don, I'm hoping you'll forgive me, but yeah, we're X Fired Up Cracker Box Palace. That is Bill right there. Say hi to him. As we scroll down, WCRV Adventures, and you guys have been talking. All right. Sassy Pants for you. That is Miss Jen. Hello, dear. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Miss Bonnie. I don't know if Miss Bonnie is in or not. She might not be here tonight. She has a new colt, and this is hashtag ranch life, a mare and a baby colt, and everything did not go as planned. And she is nursing a baby colt last night and today. Probably the first 48 hours are pretty critical, and but wishing her well. So and the colt is doing, it's going to be a bottle baby, and I am learning all of this stuff through her because she's telling me there's a lot of that goes into owning a horse.
Oh, I know.
I'm Yeah, there is a lot. RV living life. There is Mr. Gary right there. Glad to have you here. All right. Life with Lenny is in the house. Hello. Hello, Lenny and Angela. Glad to have you here. Penny for your thoughts. That's Miss Lamona right there. Glad to have you here. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Okay, Dave, watch out for that neighborhood Sasquatch. We have not seen the neighborhood Sasquatch. I will say, though, there was a time not too far away, about 10, 15 miles down the road is Hope Valley. Staying there, we possibly did see a Sasquatch down there. But I don't know how to explain it. It was off way across a large meadow. It was probably at least a half mile away. But the silhouette of this thing walking through the meadow and going up into the forest, it looked like this thing was 7, 8 feet tall at least, and walking with a pretty good gait.
Wow.
Oh yeah, interesting. You know, one of those things you just never know. You just never know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so you guys, yeah, she did lose the mare. That's sad, but that little colt is cute as all get out. All right, how did I get up here? Well, let's go ahead and just start this show off. Let's see if we can get it up there. What is going on, guys? Urington, Nevada. It's kind of an abandoned drive-in. Found this place a number of years ago. It is time to take off. I've got the engine running, warming up. I had one more thing that I gotta do, but I gotta walk this way for just a little bit. Hold on, let me get over there. All right. I suppose it's part of the drive-in, but there's a little Nevada sign over here, long since blank, right behind where the movie screen is, way over here. But found this years ago, and thought, you know what, this would be a good place for a sticker. And I got a sticker on there. It looks like Bob and Pearl Next Exit has been here. Tom and Lori RV Life. I know that used to be Don's Cowboy Biker Adventure, but Don's sticker is kind of worn off over time. So let's see here if we can make this happen. Let's see, we're right about here. This is Urington, right about there. How about we get a sticker on there? I know there's already one there, but I'm not sure how long that's gonna last. It's getting a little faded. It's been a couple years since I've been here, and it was time to re-sticker. It was time to re-sticker. All right. Lake Tahoe is next. I've been here about a week. There's a couple rigs here. I think as many as 4 at one time earlier. It's kind of a cool place. Kind of a cool place. It's time to get rolling. All right, guys, I'm on to Lake Tahoe, and we will show you if there's anything to show. It's gonna be, you know what, we're gonna get back into trees. I haven't seen trees. Oh, it's been months and months and months since I've seen trees. And looking forward to getting back up there. Oh, all right. Get back over to the rig. Let's get on the road. I cannot tell you how good it is to see trees. Lots and lots of trees. Oh, and it smells good too. Oh, wow. All right, gotta go and check in. Catch up with you guys in a minute. Okay, there you go. Hey, so we were watching the video as it was playing here, and you guys have stopped by that Urington, the drive-in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You guys didn't care for the drive-in.
Well, he would have had to unplug his truck, and he didn't want to do that.
Oh, gotcha. It is not for everybody. It is these abandoned places. Yeah, they can be any mix of things. I love the old Americana. I love kind of, and that gives you opportunity to just kind of sit in the middle of what used to be an old drive-in movie theater, and probably closed. My guess is in the 80s, but I know it goes back a ways. Not exactly sure how, but I just enjoy that. I don't mind that. So,
Well, it would have been different if we were going to stay more than one day.
right.
But to unplug and everything,
Yeah,
one day wasn't worth it.
I gotcha.
So. For Jim.
Right.
It didn't make any difference to me. I don't do that work.
Some tells me you weren't the one that was going to be unplugging the vehicle. So yeah, and Jim said, "No, I don't think so."
I'll move on.
But we were talking, and and there has been many days that I've spent there. There was nobody there, and there's been many days where up to about 6 people there. It never really gets too crowded, and quite honestly, there's not a lot around Urington, Nevada. So it is at least someplace to go and stay.
Right.
So I've had a lot of fun with it over the years, and I can remember doing some lives and even pretending on camera to put some movies up.
Oh,
on
I
the
remember
screen.
that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got a copyright strike for that.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, years later. It was like 2 or 3 years later.
Wow.
I got a copyright strike on that one, so I left it at and just said, I'll suffer the consequences. I don't know. Somebody is probably making all.
You should have put one of your own videos up there.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. Well, and I was trying to make it look like we were at the theater, and we pre-recorded that to play at the end of the live, and so yeah, it's embedded in, and that was the copyright strike that I got. Is you have a copyright infringement that's embedded into your video. So in other words, we can't get it out. And and I said, I'll live with it. So I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, no, I that was the drive coming up. And yes, Gary, I know the windshield's dirty. I know he's gonna say it. He's going to say it. Yes, I know the windshield's dirty. I drove through. There was a whole bunch of bugs. It's agriculture around there, and there's a whole bunch of bugs around there. It worked out all right.
It's dirty too.
Yeah, right. So there you go. But Gary doesn't have to look through your windshield. He's looking through my windshield, and he's going to say something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can't get on to what we were talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and share some of the big ones. I mean, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way here really quick. Now tonight we are talking about the apps that I save money on, and this one is not free necessarily. You pay for it and then it's free, but that would have to be. And we're just going to briefly, because we have covered Thousand Trails right there, and Thousand Trails. It is. Let's see if we can pull that up really quick. And there is my member number. Don't worry, I'm not worried about you seeing my member number. And if you'd like to tell them that you saw my member number, they will send me a $25 Amazon card. So, so that is okay. But now Thousand Trails, interesting enough, as big as a company as they are, they don't have an actual app for your phone, and everything has to be done online. And if we can go ahead and explore, let's see, where is it? There's a list view. If I can pull it up, there we go. There we go. There's a list view that you can put in the individual states. It'll show the campgrounds that you can make reservations at, or you can actually bring it up on map. And if I can do this correctly, where is it? Explore campgrounds. Is that it? Yeah, they give you a map option. There we go. Map is loading. There you go. And we're really wishing. Now, see, this is where I don't have the fastest internet connection here. There we go. There we go. This Midwest, I really wish that they would get some more in here. They have it fairly covered all around the outside of the U.S. as we kind of circle around and work our way around. There's still a lot of parks there, and I have to say the reason that I'm putting that up there, no, they're not a free app, and they're not even an app on the phone, but I have saved the most money in the last 7 years than any other app that I'm going to show you the rest of the night. So we'll just throw that out there, and if you have not looked into Thousand Trails, look into it. Look into it. There are a lot of options available, and including right down here. This is where I'm heading next year, and those little blue palm trees are Trails Collection Encore Parks, and you can see Florida is just kind of dotted with them. So, but okay, so enough with 1,000 trails. We cover Thousand Trails here a lot, and have in the past. You guys have Thousand Trails. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't say enough about it. And I don't know, honestly. I'm a big boondocker. I boondock over 200 days a year, but when I'm not boondocking and that other 165 days, I want to be plugged in someplace like this. So, and I 165 nights at, I don't know what would for this park, what would it cost per night?
I think the neighbor down the road by us said it was $90-some a night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, $90-some a night.
Wow. And we pay nothing. Yeah. Not electrical, not anything for dump, basically. Now, there are some parks that charge an extra fee for 50 amp service. I've seen charges for pets. They charge $3 per day or something like that. I think that's the most that I was ever charged for Chance.
Well, in Texas, they charge $3 a day for 50 amps.
Okay.
In some of them.
Yeah. And I know down in Placerville, there's a couple of parks down there. And if you want their riverfront sites, those are an extra, I think it's $5. Cottonwood per night. And Cottonwood, it does the same thing. I think some of those new sites there are $5 more per night. And so that's not unusual. And yeah. And again, 165, let's just say it was $10 a night.
Right.
Let's just to make the math easy. Let's say it was $10 a night. You show me a campground that is anywhere close to this for $10 a night, and I'll be there. Right. All right. That would be $1,650 if it was only $10 a night. So There's a lot of reasons why why Thousand Trails does this, and I don't want to go down the list of reasons, but I will tell you that it's probably one of the best programs out there. And if somebody can show me another program better than Thousand Trails, please let me know what that is.
Right.
Please let me know what that is. Okay, enough about Thousand Trails. If you want to go back and look at my membership number, and if you're going to sign up for Thousand Trails, give them my number. Give them.
Well, you forgot about
Tell
us.
them I sent you. What was that?
You forgot about us.
Oh, yeah. You can give them their number too.
Yeah, right. Good morning.
All right. Let's go to the probably now. If I think about it's a toss up on the next one on which one is actually one has saved me actual dollars out of my pocket. They've actually saved me actual dollars. The other one is the perspective of dollars because I use it for boondocking. So those two came in either. You guys mentioned it earlier, but let's go ahead and bring it up here really quick. And well, which one do we do first? Do we do, you know what? Let's save the one that saves us right there. This one, Gas Buddy. All right, you guys have said you have Gas Buddy on your phone. I've had Gas Buddy for years now. At least I want to say at least the last 7 years, and actual savings on money out of pocket is thousands. I mean, the difference buying fuel and seeing the prices come up and being able to know, you know what, I'm not going to stop here for fuel. I'm going to stop up here for fuel. That has literally saved me. At one time, it was $1.70 a gallon, 3 miles apart. $3 apart. And so let's see. I think I have. I think I brought that up. Let's see if we can't go ahead. Now the website online is not as good as the app. The website will allow you to sign up for it. You really need the app to save on this. Now there are some gas price map. If you know where in the country that you're going, you can kind of pay attention to. Look at that. Look at that yellow state right there. I'm not even going to mention it. Over $4.62. Yeah, you think? It's California.
It was 6.
It's 6 something. Yeah, I haven't seen any 7s, but I've seen a lot of 6s. So Oregon and Washington are close behind, and you can see it kind of gives you a price temperature map of the United States moving across the country. And you can see here in the South, isn't that interesting? Down there in the South, you can get into the $2 under sub $3 prices for fuel right now. So that could make a big difference where you decide to fuel up, going from, say, Nevada right here where we're at. And yes, I could fuel up right here, but I could easily make it over here to Utah, Colorado, and work my way down. So I may decide to do that rather than fueling up here where I'm going to spend more money. And I do that. Yeah, I absolutely do that. So I have I had a site on the water in the Lower Keys that cost me $15 a night for 7 nights, and the normal price is $250 a night. Don, who is that? That was probably with RPI. I think that was RPI. Now, do you guys have RPI? All right. Here to tell you can get in on the keys for $15 a night. So, yeah, love TT. Wish I used it more. That's, that I think that's where they make some of their money. Thousand Trails sells memberships that maybe people don't use as much, and people like us out here doing it full time, we're using it a lot. We're using it a lot. So, but even a family vacation can justify the cost on that membership.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, California's gas is almost as expensive as the gas in Canada. Yeah. You trying to say it's expensive up in Canada, Gary? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see. RPI at Sunshine Key. It was paradise. I have not been into that place out there, and I kind of wish that I had stopped by. But when I was there, I stopped in at Fiesta Key. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's an Encore Park. It's part of the Trails collection, and good luck getting a spot there.
We did.
Yeah, you guys managed to, didn't you?
2 years ago, and
6 days.
we got to watch a launch.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, everybody else but us got to watch it
Oh.
because we didn't know what was happening
It was
until the crowd.
Pretty far in the distance.
But,
Right.
Yeah.
Now that brings up another app. When you're in Florida, if you're traveling around Florida like I do, there is an app that actually shows the launches that are upcoming, that so you can kind of plan and get over there to catch a launch. And I have caught one.
We did too,
Yeah.
but not there. But
Yeah.
we did catch one. It was
So,
pretty good.
No, it is. Yeah, that is pretty spectacular. You've never seen anything like that.
They scrapped one 3 times, and I don't know if it ever went up. What was it, a 3D one?
Oh yeah.
The first 3D.
The first 3D one
Right.
we were down there.
Okay.
And it scrapped 3 times, and we gave up.
And you gave up. Yeah. Yeah.
We had to move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Gas Buddy cover diesel? Yes, we're going to talk about that here in a second. Let me see if I can find it. Present. There we go. Now, guys, this is raw footage. I just went ahead and filmed it for the live. It's not edited, so I'll just go ahead and throw that up there. Guys, I can't put it up on the screen, but I can video it. And let's see if we can't put Gas Buddy on my phone. It's right here. For Android, you can find it in let's see. I don't want that. For Android, you can find it at the Play Store. There it is right there. We'll just put in Gas Buddy. And I already have it on this device, so we're just going to go ahead and open it up and bring it up. So immediately the app is free. You can just go ahead and click on Find Gas and make it happen. This will tell you around where you're at, and in my case, I've already told it that it's okay to use my location, and I can see that there's Costco 409. It basically gives me my choices up there at the top. Right there, the price spread up at the top is regular. Let's say I want to look for diesel. We'll go ahead and click on diesel, lowest 340. Oh, hold on one second here. There's a part 2 of that. Let's try that one. Lowest is 342, and highest is 619. I can set how far I want. I've got it sorted by price, the fuel type, and other features. Let's see, credit only, cash or credit, which is kind of a big deal anymore. And Gas Buddy does have a pay option that you can put your credit card into your Gas Buddy app and pay that way. So I can filter this down to individual amenities. So if I'm looking, say, for propane, I can click on that one and tell me the places with propane. That has been a little hit or miss for me, but some of the places are just propane exchanges. So let's go ahead and go back. Now it gives me a list. There's a list view that came up automatically on mine, but I can click on map up here in the top right corner and it'll show me a map of where I'm at and the gas stations around me. These ones that are blank are not they haven't been reported on in a while, and Gas Buddy uses input data from users to say what the gas prices are, and it keeps it relatively accurate. Not always though, not always. So let's go ahead and go back. But one of the tricks that I wanted to show you is, so let's say, so let me zoom back out on this. Zoom back out, and for some reason my map isn't loading. I have real slow internet signal here on the phone at the moment. But let's say that I want to put my route in, and I'm going to put a route in for Alturas, California. Come on, you can do it. Alturas, California, right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and select the route. That's a good route for me. And then it'll give me the gas stations along the way. Slowly, they're loading. But now I have the gas stations along the way, and you can see if I pull up the list, it'll tell me what the price spread is. By price, no, that didn't work. Let's see here. Price, come on. Oh boy, that is not. Come on. Normally, you hit the list, and it gives you a price spread for the entire area. Well, I think my phone is having a little bit of trouble here. Let's go ahead and bring up list again. There we go. All right, so we're at 355 is our lowest. If we add that on to our map, add it onto the route, up at the top right corner here is, I don't know if you can read it or not, it says 23 miles away. It is 0.02 miles added onto the route to add that on. So that probably is a little close for me. I may go down and choose something that's more like 50 or 60 miles. Here's winter. We're at 389, and it adds 1.3 miles onto my route. And bring it up, bring in the directions, and it'll bring up Google Maps, and it'll put a route in for me to get to that. And you see it's right up here, just past Reno, and there you go. So a lot of people don't know that Gas Buddy will do that, but I have saved a ton of money with Gas Buddy over the years. I've been using it for a very long time, and it has saved me, I'm not kidding, thousands over the last 7 years. So Gas Buddy, I really like that app, and definitely easy to use. So if you don't know Gas Buddy, you might want to go and check that out. So okay, $3.55, and the highest one is $6.19. So you can see you can spend just on this trip alone, I could spend a lot of money on fuel, and just by doing a little bit of shopping, I can get that price down to about $3.55. That works for me. Let's go on and show you some more stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the camera. Hang on. There you go. Do you guys use the map function on Gas Buddy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That is a handy thing to have, especially when you're heading into an area. And like I said, you looked at that price map. You may have a half tank of fuel and you're thinking, well, I should really fill up right now. And literally waiting another 100 miles, you can get it for $1 or even more off a gallon just simply by using the app. So Gas Buddy is a free app, and they don't actually have a paid version of it, which is interesting. It's different than all the other apps out there. It seems like all the other apps want you to pay for the pro version of the app and get the extra features. I'm not sure where Gas Buddy. It's a popular app, and I don't see a lot of ads on their app. And then they do have programs where you can use your credit card with them and pay for your gas through Gas Buddy. I don't know what kind of commission they get out of those sales or not. It doesn't cost us anything more. So, but yeah, Gas Buddy has saved me a lot.
We've actually stopped and put the prices in the app too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have too. Yeah, that is the other thing is you see those stations that don't have prices listed. It's because those prices go stale, so to speak. And unless somebody reports them recently, and that encourages us, it's user input.
Right.
So when you go to the gas station and you're looking at it while you're filling up your tank and go, this is how much it is.
And sometimes they're wrong, and
you go in there and change them.
Yeah. And I've even twice now in the last 7 years, unscrupulous gas stations I have run into. You can see it was somebody that worked at the gas station and put the prices in much lower than they actually were.
Wow.
And what they're trying to do is get you to drive there, and they figure you'll spend your money on gas there when you get there. Except that makes me so angry that I pull out of there. I don't care where the next gas is, but I'm not going to buy gas there. So if you work at a gas station and you do that, stop it.
Really?
Hey. All right. So Gas Buddy, I'd absolutely thousands. 7 years. I can easily say thousands. It saved me. So, including one stop, it was literally $1.70 difference 3 miles away. 3 miles away, it was $1.70 difference. And when you're buying 100 gallons of fuel at a time, ooh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see. I'm gonna try to keep up with TSC. Yeah, there you go. All right, you brought it up right there. There you brought it up. So, and let's see if we can go ahead. I did not make a video file on it, but I do have them queued up. So, not that one. That one right there. Okay, what Gary is talking about right here, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it up there. Open Roads, myopenroads.com. It's a TSD fuel card, and it is a membership EFS. There we go, EFS fuel card. And now that one has, I am new to this one, and online, I don't think they have as much as they do on the app, but the app does have your fuel locations and the amount of discount that you'll receive So far, I've been really happy with this, and I have saved a lot of money. It is diesel only at this point, and you can sign up online here. They send you a card. You do have to link your credit card information to them, but the discount applies at Love's and a number of other different truck stops. Unfortunately, though, it is gas only. So
Diesel.
just excuse me, it is diesel only. I say gas, didn't I?
Yes.
It is diesel only. So thank you for that. So open roads, EFS, that is a good program, and so far so good. So there you go. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and take that one off. And definitely wanted to show. Now you guys do that one as well?
No, we don't have diesel.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so you're doing the gas. So they are talking about they're trying to go to gas and include gas in their program.
Then we'll probably sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gary put TSD fuel card. I don't know where the TSD comes from, but that is somewhere in the mix as well. But I think that is the one that you're talking about, Gary, is it not? Gas Buddy card requires an attached checking account. Yes, they do. So does the TSD fuel card. That they do require you to attach your checking account to it. You're going to use their card to buy your fuel. You're going to get the discount. They are going to the truck stop is going to charge TSD, and TSD is going to automatically debit it from your checking account. So that is, if you're not comfortable with doing that, then maybe that wouldn't be the program for you. For me and everybody else that I've heard that uses it, they haven't had a problem with it. So, but I assume that Gas Buddy is the same way. So, but I think you can only link bank account, not credit card. Yes, I think you're right. It does need to come out of a checking account.
And we did hear somebody say they opened up a checking account just for that.
Right.
So that they didn't get into their regular checking account.
Oh yeah, I've known people to do that. If you're squirmish about doing that, yeah, go down to your bank and open up another checking account specifically for that, and just use it solely for that. I know of people that do that. Absolutely. The site you pulled up said TSD Logistics on the card. Did it? Wait a minute. Okay. Let me look here. Let me look. EFS. Oh, it did. TSD Logistics. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. I think that's the name of the company. So I understand that one can open a specific checking. Yeah, to use it. That's what we were just talking about. HC Carefree Highway. Basically get a checking account just for that. So I haven't heard of anybody having any problems with that. So we're going to run out of time if we go to it. They just have multiple names. Yeah, that's absolutely it. The next one we're going to go over is Campendium, and I'm going to go ahead and put that video up right now. Use this pretty often, and I'm going to go ahead and give this one the nod. Campendium right there. The app is online, and it's an online app, so it will take you to an online, but the app works pretty good. Let's go ahead and pull up Campendium here real quick. Campendium does a great job of showing me what's around and letting me know those places. If I'm looking, I'm right there. That's the little blue dot right there. And it can show me the campgrounds that are around me, which we have a couple here. There's Echo Lake Snow Park. All right. It can also, the big thing that really helps a lot is what do I want to spend? Do I want to spend, do I want a free place? The filters are what makes this app really work well, and they've done a great job with this over time. I can lower the price down to 0, and this one will show me 3 results. Click on that, and now I have, looks like I have more than 3 results. So, but Hope Valley Dispersed Camping right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. That looks like it's pretty close by, about 10 miles away according to the app. It says right there. 4 stars for ratings. It'll pull up pictures. I can see what the area looks like, and if I go on down, I can I see the add photo here. The add photos is, yes, you can sign up for this app, and you can input reviews. It gives me contact information where I can call to ask questions about an area. Right there, this one is already listed. A website is already listed on it, and then I can go down to the reviews, and the reviews: perfect roads, perfect area, cold, they said. So, but you can go through the roof. 5 stars, 5 stars. This is looking like a pretty good area, and it is. I've actually stayed here before. This is a pretty great area. There's also information about the cellular, because you're wondering what kind of cellular they have at the area. There's what's reported on cellular. No reports of AT&T, and Verizon seems to do pretty good. T-Mobile, no sir, not going to do any good at T-Mobile, and I can attest to that. T-Mobile does not work well for me in that area. Since I've been there before. AT&T actually doesn't work too bad. It's not the greatest signal, but I've actually pulled off a live there before, so I know it can be done. So if I want to see if I'm heading to an area, I can put that in too, and I can just say, in this case, I'll say Reno, Nevada. Go ahead and click on that, and that's going to give me the areas. Now remember, my filter is on, so with my filter on around Reno, it doesn't look like a lot of options. I see a dump station there. I see another area over there. I'm going to be heading up this way, and as you move the map up, it will populate the different sites according to the filters that I have preset. If I say that, you know what, I don't mind spending, let's see, I don't mind spending $62. I'm just going to set it there real quick. And I don't care whether it's public land, RV park, parking, or dump station, but I do want partial or full hookups. All right. And let's see what we've got for under $62. We've got these 2 over here. We've got some more over here. And I'm going to be following Highway 395 up. So I'll stay close to that and see what we've got. But some of them don't have reviews on them, so these are good ones for people if they go there and they want to leave a review, let people know what they saw. Here's another one: Bordertown Casino RV Resort, RV Park, and they reported at $53 on October of 23. We can go ahead and sort through the pictures on that, and even add pictures of our own. If I go there, I see that they've got full hookups. See? Full hookups. And there is the website and the phone number for that casino. cellular information, the Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, people have reported fairly good service across the board there. I can go to the reviews, read the reviews down here. Now, one of the things that I've noticed on the reviews is Campendium, if you're making a review, it keeps track of how long your rig is. And if you're going to these places, you can see longest RV reported 42 feet. So that tells me that I could get in there and I probably wouldn't have too much trouble. So there you go. I can go down and read the reviews, see what people have said, and make a determination if I want to head there or not. If I decide that I want to, I can pull up the maps right on my Google Maps and say, take me there, and it will give me an option for Google Maps. It's calculating a route for me, and now I have a route right there. Let's go ahead and scroll out here just so that you can see it. There you go. All right, pretty handy. And you can even find some, if we go back to, let's go back to Campendium here. Now let's say that, most people don't know that there are actually free full hookup sites out there. And if I go ahead and put the price filter down to 0, no results found in this area, but I still have checked partial and full hookups. And if I go back to my map and I scroll out, and I know in the Midwest they've got several of them. Diamond Mountain Casino Hotel, where is that one? That one is right up there, and Susanville, and that one was reported as possibly having hookups, and it's free to stay there. So not a lot of people know there are places around the country you can stay that are going to have those free hookups. Didn't happen often. There we go. Now we're back and rolling. We're running out of time, so I just want to go over. I did also iOverlander. I'm not a big fan of iOverlander, but it is a tool. I do have it on my phone. I would think the only shortcomings is there is more information and more things you can find on there, but my biggest complaints are that the icons are too small on the maps, and they are too busy. There is too much going on those maps. You almost have to uncheck everything and then just check a few specific things to keep the map less busy. So not a big fan of iOverlander, but I know there's a lot of people out there that use it. So freecampsites.net. I actually did a video on that one as well, but we're just running out of time. That one I do use occasionally. It's a little glitchy if you've ever used it. I don't know if you guys ever used, freecampsites.net. Freedumpsites.net is by the same people that put out the app. And again, a little glitchy, but when you're really looking for a free campsite, a free dump site, it can come in really handy. So might want to check those ones out. Okay, let's show you a couple things because we got about 4 minutes left, and let's see if we can't skip. Right, come on. There we go. All right. One of the next big ones that I use that not necessarily has saved me a lot of money, but and we'll just go ahead and share the screen here with Google Maps. Now, I think most everybody uses Google Maps. Share that one. There we go. And there I am. And between using the maps, using it for directions, know that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to say Don and I share our location together on our maps. And if I ever want to see where my friends are, I can just scroll on out a little bit and let's see. Don, where are you, Don? Don, I don't, there's Don right there. See? And I don't think most people know that you can share your location with your friends and family, and that kind of lets everybody know where you're at any given time. And for the RV world, that's kind of cool that you might be crossing paths. It's like, hey, I see you on the map, and we can we're gonna try when Don's coming back and I'm going back over there. I think we're gonna have some mileage in between us though. So, but thank you, Don, for letting me put that out there and and showing you. But there's Don Cowboy Biker Adventure. So, I am I use Google Maps, probably the most common uh, thing that I pull up, and I can pull up. Let's just say Klamath Falls, California, or Oregon. Klamath Falls, Oregon. Now we know we can do this. We can make our route from my location, and we know we can make a route to get up to, that's where I'm headed. What a lot of people don't know is they can put anything in here, including, you can say, campgrounds. And I will campgrounds along the route. So go ahead and show me the campgrounds that are along the route. If we get come on, you can do it. There you go. There, we got some of them coming up. It's a little slow. It's a little slow. I'm just saying. So, but and you can look over these areas. If you have an open area like this, I don't see anything there. Let's just pull this up here and see if I can get it to show me. There we go. There we go. So I can look at any one of these. I can look, this is one that I have been to that I actually like. It's not a very big campground, but I'll tell you, when I find someplace like this, I've got obviously here I can go to the site for it. I can look at the pictures of it that are on Google Maps, but I can also switch on over to satellite image if I'm not quite sure what I'm getting into. Oh, no, come on, right there. Let's go down and take a look and just see, could I get my rig in there? Come on. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. And I have been to Ramhorn. Don has actually been to Ramhorn. It's a small campground, but now I can see it, and I can tell that it's a fairly decent road coming in. And I'd probably be okay getting up there and getting into one of these sites. Even to the point that I can see they have picnic tables and fire rings there. Not going to be too bad. Of course, I always recommend driving in with a personal vehicle. So now the other side of this is if I want to, if the Google car has been there, I can grab this little guy here and we can see if the Google guy has been there. It doesn't look like he has. It looks like the Google car has been down here, and I can actually see that. Oh, come on. You can do it. Give it to me. What does that turn off look like? Oh, it's you're messing with me. I think I just have slow internet connection. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you kind of get the idea. So you can put in just about anything you like along that route, and it will find it for you and tell you if it's on there. So if I want to put in, sometimes I stay at casinos. I can put in casinos and bring that on up. Now, if my internet is fast enough, it'll bring it back up and we won't fall asleep here. All right. And I can see the casinos along the way coming up. And including, I can look at the satellite image of where it is. Yellow flamingo. I've never heard of yellow flamingo, but there you go. So anyway, another tool that I use often, and that really helps with finding finding those hard to find boondocking locations and spots. Now, they have other ones that I do like, but they're pay, and but they are an overlay of BLM land, forest land, things like that on the map that kind of tell you where you can go, and sometimes they'll even tell you who owns it. X Hunt is really good for that. These are pay apps, so not necessarily what we're covering tonight, but I think we managed to cover it in an hour and 3 minutes. I knew there was going to be a lot of talking. So, yeah. Yeah, not sure if it's still like it's not it, but I'd share with you, Gary. So just send me a link. If you don't know how to do that, Google it. We're out of time tonight, but I want to thank Jim and Sue. Thank you guys for being here. And I didn't give you much time to talk. We
okay.
That's okay.
I will say, Jim, I like that hat you're wearing there. And we have not seen Bob and Pearl in the room today.
No.
So, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up tonight. We are out of time, but if reading down the list here. Okay, you guys I'm having everybody's talking about Starlink. That seems to be one of the top popular topics anymore is Starlink. Now, you guys have Starlink?
Nope.
No, I don't either. I don't. Those people are rich.
And we're not.
And we're not. I think that is going to wrap it up for tonight, and we will see you guys next week. WCRV Adventures, they got it in there first. Great show. Nice hearing from you, Jim and Sue. Glad to have you guys here. We will see you guys next week. Will they still be here? No.
No, we're leaving.
You're leaving
tomorrow.
And I'm leaving.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. And you know what? It's Memorial Day weekend. I know I want to be someplace quiet. So if somebody can tell me where that is, I'd really appreciate it. It gets a little nightmarish come around Memorial Day weekend. So I'm just saying, you guys have a good night. We'll see you next weekend, next Sunday, every Sunday, 6 p.m. And let's see, it's the 19th. I don't know that might be our last Sunday live. Hold on, let me look here real quick. It is. It is. That'll be the 26th, and that will be an open mic night where you can join us if you want. I'll be putting out links in the chat, and we always have a good time. Now, you guys haven't joined us on open mic night. How come? We're going to get you two now. We're gonna get... All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Live life full time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. And I'm at my happy hours.